I remember the first time I saw her. My heart still yearns in the reminiscence of her alluring impression. Her raven hair waltzes to the tempo of the dying breeze as it delicately caresses her shoulders in an everlasting embrace. She shudders in the autumn night air like the last leaf on a dying tree. I weave my head ever so slightly as to not make a sound. Her ravenous beauty overwhelms me to the point of obsession. She is perfection. In the calm night air, I can hear her voice as an angel calling. She sways in the grass as she serenades the twilight air. Her moonlight sonata captivates my soul. It speaks to me. I must have her. I move around the bush, my place of observation. I let her hear my footsteps. She only goes stiff for a moment. Would you care for a cigarette? She turns her head ever so slightly. I notice the reflection of the moon in her dark, provocative eyes.
Sure, why not?
I place 2 cigarettes in my mouth and slide them from the box as my other hand comes around with a silver lighter. The sound of the grinding flint is ever present until the luminescent roar of the flame licks the paper. I try to slow my heart down and breathe the smoke into my lungs. The sweet anticipation. I hand her a cigarette. You're beautiful. She takes a deep drag and stares seductively into my eyes. The night air carries it off into the distance towards the park bench under an incandescent light.
Oh, you think so?
I know so. We gaze into each other's eyes for a moment. Her scent is like sweet promise that brings tears to my eyes. She breaks the silence.
Do you come here often?
I remember thinking that if she only knew the answer to that question, she wouldn't have been there. Only when I get the craving. She gives me this edgy look of inquisition.
And what is that?
The longing for human companionship. She cracks a seductive smile and moves into me. She's soft, cold, and almost weightless. I hold her in my arms, gently sliding my hands over her body. She returns the favor. Everything is perfect. My admirable half wants to tell her what's going to happen, like it always wants to, but the superior, atrocious side wins over, like it always does. So, I refrain. I slowly move my hand towards my pocket and cautiously wrap my fingers around the concealed ether-soaked rag as I cradle her body in my other arm while breathing the scent of her sleek ebony hair. I pull her in close. I want to tell her that I'll take her away with me and tell her I love her. I begin to withdraw my hidden surprise when I feel a sudden dull pain in the left side of my neck. The irritation sends an instant shock to the left side of my face as my left arm initiates an onset of numbness. My vision starts to blur as I grow weak in the knees. Then Without hesitation, my body falls limply to the ground. I can scarcely make out her silhouette against the moonlight as my vision quickly grows weak. In the tenebrous light, she brings her arm up to wipe her mouth.
What makes you think I'm human?
Her angelic laughter reverberates into the night while she waltzes out of sight. My vision fades to black. I remember my last cognitive thought before this eternal darkness enveloped my mere existence. What now, my love?